Hey Newsmania fans! Welcome back to Wrestle Newsmania. WWE Raw hot off Saturday night's main event, and with Money in the Bank on looming, this Memorial Day episode was packed. Smash that like, comment, share, and subscribe. We'll recap the show, then break down the up, the down, and the ugly. Let's roll. Seth Rollins kicks off Raw. Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker, Big Bronson Reed, and Paul Heyman opened Raw, their unnamed faction looking unstoppable. Heyman hyped Breaker as a badass in a true bloodline of badasses and praised Reed's destructive power, comparing it to Roman Reigns' beatdowns. Rollins leaned into the heel heat, mocking OTC chants and vowing to win the Money in the Bank briefcase, calling it more powerful than any title. This solid promo set up Rollins' qualifier match later and laid the groundwork for his crew's dominance, though it didn't break new ground. Money in the Bank qualifier, Penta vs. Dragon Lee vs. Chad Gable. Penta punched his ticket to Money in the Bank in a fast-paced triple threat against Dragon Lee and Chad Gable. Gable shined, surviving a brutal piledriver, while Lee wowed with a dive that had Pat McAfee cursing on air. The match kept Gable's anti-lucha vendetta alive, with clever booking pitting him against two luchadors. Vikingo's interference, repaying Gable's ringside cheap shot, cost the heel and let Penta steal the win with a Mexican destroyer. This high-energy bout put Penta on a path to shine in the ladder match. Akira Tozawa vs. Rusev. Rusev returned to the ring against an outmatched Akira Tozawa, who started fast but couldn't withstand the Redeemer's power. A Machka kick and accolade sealed Tozawa's fate, but Rusev kept the assault going post-match until Sheamus made the save. The intense stare-down that followed screamed future Brawl, with Rusev backing off but not backing down. This squash match did its job, setting up a juicy Sheamus vs. Rusev feud. Triple Threat Tag Team Championship match. The New Day, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, defended their World Tag Team Championships against the Creed Brothers and the War Raiders in a chaotic triple threat. The heel teams ganged up, brutalizing McDonough, leading to a sustained heat spot on Eric. Ivar's hot tag sparked a comeback, tossing opponents like ragdolls, but the New Day capitalized on the chaos to retain with a sneaky pin. The match was decent, but the crowd's silence showed a lack of investment, highlighting the need for better tag team storytelling. Gunther Interrupts Jey Uso. World Heavyweight Champion Jey Uso was set to address his Money in the Bank match with Cody Rhodes, John Cena, and Logan Paul, but Gunther cut him off. The ring general smugly vowed to reclaim his title on June 9th in Phoenix, saying, "Just look at how I was a champion for almost a year, because the only person I care about is myself." Uso fired back, insisting his days as champ aren't numbered. This recycled promo echoed their WrestleMania build-up, doing little new but hyping their title clash. Money in the Bank qualifier, Sami Zayn vs. Finn Bálor vs. Seth Rollins. The main event saw Seth Rollins outlast Sami Zayn and Finn Bálor to earn a Money in the Bank spot in a banger of a triple threat. The trio, three of WWE's workhorses, delivered, with a standout sequence of Bálor's coup de grace attempt, Rollins' stomp, and Zayn's hell of a kick. Zayn nearly won, but Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker leveled him outside. Dominic Mysterio's botched interference backfired, letting Rollins hit a stomp on a chair to win. Post-match, Rollins ordered a beatdown on Zayn and Uso, but CM Punk's music hit. The straight-edge superstar ambushed Rollins with a go-to-sleep, standing tall. This crowd-pleasing close pushed the Punk-Rollins feud forward. Now that we have recapped the show, let's look into the up, the down, and the ugly. The up. Main event heat, Rollins outlasting Zayn and Bálor was a workhorse showcase, with that coup de grace stomp hell of a kick sequence stealing the show. Punk's GTS ambush capped it perfectly, escalating his feud with Rollins' crew. This segment proved Raw's top stars are delivering big. Penta's ladder match path. Penta's qualifier win over Lee and Gable was fast-paced and smartly booked, tying in Gable's anti-lucha angle with Vikingo's revenge. Penta's headed for a star-making MITB performance, and this match set the stage. Rusev-Sheamus setup, Rusev's dominant win over Tozawa, followed by Sheamus' save, sparked a feud we're hyped for. The stare-down screamed intensity, and this angle could elevate both stars. The down. Flat tag title match. The New Day's retention in the triple threat was solid but hurt by a silent crowd, showing the tag division's lack of storytelling. The Creeds and War Raiders need clearer roles. WWE must build better narratives here. Recycled promos, the Gunther Russo segment felt like a WrestleMania rerun, adding nothing fresh. While it hyped their June 9th clash, it lacked spark. WWE needs to shake up this dynamic. Crowd disconnect. The tag match and parts of the promos suffered from low crowd energy, likely due to repetitive booking. Tampa deserved hotter angles to stay engaged. WWE needs to keep the vibe alive. The ugly. Tag division rut. The triple threat exposed the tag division's creative drought, with no real stakes or character depth. The crowd's apathy is a red flag. WWE needs to invest in these teams beyond title chases. Stalled storylines. The Rollins faction promo, while solid, didn't name the group or push their arc forward significantly. WWE needs to define their purpose to keep fans invested. Underused talent. Bálor's loss and the Creed's lack of direction highlight wasted potential. These stars need bigger roles to shine, or they risk fading into the background. Raw on May 27th was a decent follow-up to SNME, with strong MITB qualifiers and a hot main event, but the tag division struggles and recycled promos dragged it down. The Punk-Rollins feud and Penta's push were highlights, earning the show a B for balancing hits and misses. What a night, New Mania fans! Raw delivered with Rollins' big win, Penta's MITB spot, and Punk's revenge. Will Seth grab the briefcase? Can Uso fend off Gunther? Drop your predictions below. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time.